Okay, welcome to Studyball. And a lot of people asked me this week to do a Studyball on Tua. With all the speculation on if Tua is going to be the starting quarterback in Miami, if they're going to trade for Deshaun Watson, what the future of Tua is. I look at the tape over the last couple of weeks, and I believe Tua's played his best football the last couple of weeks. And starting to see some signs that, hey, game's starting to slow down for him, starting to get accustomed to what this game is all about, and he's making decisions based on where he was drafted. Now, he's not there yet. Still a work in progress, as most of the young quarterbacks are as they get into year two and limited playing time. But really like some of the things that I'm seeing. And so people in Miami, with all the speculation, just want to show you, regardless of what plays out, what Tua's doing on the field. Let's take a look. All right, so I'm going to start here. They ran this same play numerous times in the game. A little hitch here, little seam here, in route, and a hook right there. So ran it 4 times. This is why I want to show you, because this is what progress looks like to me. Okay, you come out here, you get this corner off, you peek and take that hitch right there if you want it. This guy moves out there, takes that away, don't really like it. You can possibly peek the seam off of that. Here there's a safety there, so I'm not really looking at that. Then you come back to the backside. Because of this movement over here, we got a high-low on that guy right there. So Tua peeking off here to the left, sees all of that, works back to his right, sees the defender, flat and getting depth, boom. Right down to his check down, ball out of his hands, getting it to the right guy, making the read, processing the information. Here we go, same play again. Okay, come out here, boom, in, hook. Just flipped it around, okay, comes out here now. Has a shot here if he wants to stay to that side. Has a shot to take the hitch, but what he sees is this guy push past it, this guy push over, okay, not fully comfortable with it. No, I still have a 2-on-1 back to this side. What's he see? Sees the depth of this defender right here. Maybe he sees this robber coming in here knowing he doesn't have the one over the top, but as he gets back to this side, you see, boom, back to this side, ball's out of his hands quickly, get it to your guy, let him do something afterwards and work towards that first down. Really good stuff here that you're seeing, and it's fun to be able to see the same play over and over again because you get to see how a quarterback processes that play against different looks. Here, gets a little pressure off the edge, so now he doesn't have that guy buzzing out to the hitch. What's he going to do? Boom, put his foot in the ground, go take the hitch. Got to make that catch, obviously, easy completion, but the other two, this guy worked out there, worked out here, so he worked that one-on-one backside. This one, this guy's going to bring pressure. He's got nobody that can work out underneath the hitch. Foot in the ground, ball's out, good ball, should have been caught, and now we're moving on. Okay, here we go one more time. One more time. Okay, checks to this play here, and you're going to see as we go work this, okay? Same thing. This guy's pushing out. Still probably could have had the hitch if he wanted. This guy here, but he eyes this Mike linebacker. This Mike linebacker goes to this side. He knows he should have a 2-on-1 to the backside. Now the linebacker blitz is there, so it's a safety coming down that he reads back to that side. But he eyes that Mike linebacker. Mike linebacker pushes. I know I got what I want backside. Now that safety does what? Safety comes down underneath, grabs the hook, which he's been throwing, boom, throws it right behind it to the in route. Really, really good timing and throw. I'm going to show you guys from underneath so you'll see if you watch. Okay, he's checking there. Okay, now as he comes off, you can watch his head. Okay, so his head right there, looking this way, sees that Mike linebacker move, thinks he's going to have a high-low on this guy. This guy ends up coming, so a safety right here is going to drop down into that situation, gets back here, right in the hole in between all those defenders. Really well done on that play, and you guys can see, making progress, getting through his reads, making good decisions. That's why the last couple games, he's been really, really good. Okay, this is stuff that he does really, really well. This is a design pass, but rides that fake, boom, pops his feet, great throw up over the backers, give his guy a chance to play. This was stuff he was good in out of college, but I love his feet, pop, accurate throw, those mid-level throws, been really, really good with. Okay, here's another one. We're going to check here. We're going to do another RPO right here. Okay, so this one, Looks to be more of a run. Get this guy pulling up here. Now watch, boom. Look at that, fitting that in between guys, flip his feet, balance up, nice throw in between bodies, giving his guy another chance to make plays. Really big part of their offense is the RPOs, and he does that really, really well. Okay, love this right here. Seeing big pictures, okay? So we got a little bit of a rub right there. We're clearing out here. This guy's gonna run the two-step right there. So first thing I see is I love this guy's soft. Okay, so I know this guy is going to try to create the interference, but because I have that soft bubble, I tell myself as a quarterback, as long as they're in man-to-man and that guy's soft, that's the hole right there. Get it out and into my guy's hands quickly. Boom, right there. Put it on the money, right on his body. Don't lead him into traffic, right on his body, but in a position to be able to catch and run. Really, really well done there by Tua to get the ball out of his hands, and you're seeing the accuracy on these throws as well. That's a huge part of everything. Being accurate, putting the ball where it needs to be, getting the ball out of your hands quickly. Okay, little play action here. They're going to run a play we call pylon. This guy's going to go up and run deep. This guy's going to run flat. And then this guy's going to leak out. Nice read right here, right? Looking down the field. That guy's staying deep. This corner or flat defender drops off. Again, processing. Boom. Get it out to your back quickly. And look at that. We're on 2nd and 7, but you make the right decisions. You make the right read. You get it to your playmaker in a position to make plays. And we get a 12, 10-yard gain here just on a check down because he's making the right decision. Really, really good stuff. Okay? It's good on the move. Nice little fake right here. Finds this quickly, turns his body. You see it coming across the back end line. Could have come out. Could have maybe taken his flat here, but as he's coming out, this guy starts to move, sees that window, and look how quickly the ball's already coming out of his hands. Comes out, feels it, ball's coming out of his hands already. Great throw on the money to beat the defenders. Lots of really, really good stuff from him. Okay, always things that we can work on, but really good. So here, we're making a fake bubble screen here, going down here, and then this guy's going up the seam. Really not a good look. Two guys back. This guy never really bites. A backer in here, but just watch the feel, because a big part of this game is feel. Feel where the holes are. Pump. Now look, he knows that there's everybody back. He sees this small little window right here as this guy's getting depth. He reacts to it. Boom. Puts the ball on his guy, gives his guy a chance to make a play. And again, not going to get the first down there, but that's really all he was going to have. He waits longer, loses that window, doesn't have this out here. So reacted well, made a play, got them 10, 12 yards, and put them in a better position, field position-wise. All right, now things he's got to work on. Okay? Got to work on his ability to see pressure. See pressure. So here's what he's got to understand. Only 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive linemen. Mike linebacker walked up, becomes 5. Anybody else that comes has got to be a hot guy for him because of that walk up. That backer comes, got to get the ball out of your hands. There it is right there. There it is right there. There's your hot throw right there. Got to know he's coming. Here, doesn't do it. Ends up taking a 10-yard sack on what should have been an easy completion right there to his receiver, and his receiver with that much space, you get it on him now. Who knows if he gets that first down at that particular point. But you got to do a better job of seeing pressure, understanding his reads, and what to do. Okay? Here's a play we call bullets. So this guy here is going to come in. His back going to run a bullets over there. He's got a little hitch and an inside fade right here. Now, one thing I want him to do is be able to see the entire field a little bit better. Understand pre-snap what he could have here. So never really like inside fades when this guy's getting soft, because we got to chase him down and the timing's not very good, and you really want to get on top of him anytime you're throwing a fade route. So see that off coverage tells me, not really excited about that one. I see press over here that lets me know I have man-to-man, assuming this guy is going to have man-to-man on the back, or maybe it's this safety high if they're bringing some sort of pressure. But one of those two guys is going to have man-to-man coverage on the back. Third option would be this guy who's standing up to peel on the back, but I'm okay with all of those, because once I got press here, I know my guy's going to come down and try to create some interference here. Interference to force this guy to go over the top. If this guy's playing a man-to-man, he's already 8 yards deep, he's beat. If this guy's coming down here, because this is a route where we've got a quick throw option, and if you don't get it, you turn it into kind of a wheel. So if this guy goes to match to him, I got to believe my back's going to outrun a defensive end and win that way. But because I have the press here and I know it's man-to-man, I would love to see Tua say my better option is to stay backside here. And so you're going to see, we'll play it, watch the front side, okay, because he actually hits this for a touchdown, right? It's not clean, it's not great, but he puts a high ball up there. Gesicki can go up and get it, and they get themselves a touchdown. Okay, not clean, not easy. You got to make some of those plays in the red zone. Now let's look on the backside. So here's what I would like him to see, right? This guy coming down to play man-to-man, we get a little bit of a rub. Here's a walk-in touchdown to that side. One way or another, just put the ball on the back right there to that side, and it's all because of what I had pre-snap. This guy's going to be in a tough spot. Even if he comes down and we don't get the rub, we're going to run right by him there if he's coming down. He goes over the top. We have the quick throw. He gets rubbed like he does here. It's an easy walk-in touchdown. I'd like him to be able to see that big picture-wise and make a better decision, because that's a hard throw and catch, even though they did a great job of making it right there. Okay? Here's another thing. Big picture, okay? It's 3rd and short. See it right there? 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Okay, so we've got a little fade here, press coverage. Okay, same out here, press coverage. We got off coverage right here. I need 3 yards. Got off coverage right there, and I've got a little 3-4 yard hitch on that side with off coverage. Always going to tell quarterbacks, easier throw is always going to be off coverage versus press coverage. Doesn't matter. It's always going to be a higher percentage throw if you know you've got a guy off and you can put the ball on your guy and he can win in space. Always going to be easier. So he ends up taking the fade here. Again, you see how hard it is. Body's all over. Got to be a perfect throw, as they saw we saw on that last touchdown. But it's hard. Low percentage when this happens. You can hopefully get it pass interference and stuff like that. But look up top. Right there. Boom. Put the ball on him. Look at all the space you have there. 3rd and 3. He catches it. It's an easy. That's easy. Easy football. Make the game easier. Make the game easier by seeing the big picture, putting the ball on him, and then just rock and roll from there. All right, so last one here, we've got double hook, okay, something we call pearls with the flat. All right, so his eyes are over there. These are the kind of things. We want to see pre-snap and understand. Okay, this guy's wide pre-snap, so I'm assuming he's going to go take my flat pretty quickly. So from there, I am ready to hit this outside curl to inside curl off of that linebacker. Now we watch this play, and you tell me, either one actually, you know, because this guy pushes through it a little bit. This guy's a little too tight because he got rerouted. I'd love to see him wider. But I don't know what takes so long for Tua to make the decision. Right there, this guy turns back inside, but if you had already gotten inside, throw it, okay? If this guy turns back inside and you see it, throw it. Get the ball out of your hands. You've got opportunities on both of those, and there's times where I just see Tua holding the football, and I can't really figure out exactly why he's holding the football. Got the perfect look from the get-go. Now stick it on him, make a play. Now he gets back there late, makes the completion, but we're a little short of the first down because he's late processing and reading through it. So something, again, he just needs to get better on, but when he sees it, he knows what he's doing. You saw on this tape, getting the ball out, making good decisions, being accurate with the football. These are just a few areas that he needs to grow. So there's a good look at what Tua is doing well and how he's growing as a quarterback. Not a finished product yet. Still some things that he needs to slow down, needs to see the big picture a little bit better. Sometimes that pressure, as I've seen a lot of young quarterbacks, even really good quarterbacks in this league, that struggle with the pressure and really knowing how to get the ball out of their hands. Something Tua has to do better. But when he knows what he's doing, when he's comfortable with what they're doing offensively, you're seeing a lot of good things. And to me, key is back, ball out of his hands. Back, make a read, ball out of his hands. And then the accuracy. Knew coming out of college, he had a chance to be really, really accurate, especially on those short to mid-range throws. Exactly what you're seeing at this level. Get better at processing, being able to have a plan when people are bringing pressure. And then the last thing is be able to push the ball down the field and the confidence to attack down the field. Those are, to me, the next steps that Tua needs to make to become that franchise guy.